So if you're looking to explore Boulder neighborhoods, whether from afar or right here in town, I'm going to take you through Table Mesa. I'm Michael with Lovato Properties, and today we're diving into one of the favorite neighborhoods because of its outdoor access, which is totally unbeatable, the beauty, the scenery, as well as just all of that community and neighborhood vibe that you really want in your place. I'm Michael with Lovato Properties, and we're going to get started right now. So Table Mesa, if we really kind of broadly describe where it is, we're talking about west of Broadway and south of Table Mesa Boulevard. So this little triangle, this little swath of land, it really sits at the base of those beautiful Flatirons, the iconic landmark of Boulder. So you're here right under that beauty. You see it from almost every angle. And I'm currently at Harlow Platts Park and Veal Lake, where a lot of outdoor activity generates. But the cool thing about this neighborhood is you're going to see architecture varying from, again, those 1960s split level, bi-level, kind of tri-level homes to modern, updated, gorgeous architecture and everything in between. You've also got wonderful townhomes and condos just on the other side, Shanahan Ridge. But the cool thing about this Table Mesa part, one of the cool things, is that you're gonna have that Boulder and really particularly South Boulder community vibe. People are fiercely loyal to South Boulder. You're either north, south, I mean, you're not one in between. So if you're a South Boulder person, you're gonna really click with that access to world-class hiking, running, trail running, everything like that. And also climbing, the ability to just access all this open space that Boulder's known for. That's Table Mesa, and people here love it. So geographically speaking, Table Mesa does separate two neighborhoods. And while you could say Table Mesa neighborhood is just north of that road, I'm just sticking with the southern part here, and we'll cover that section a little bit later. So Table Mesa was established really principally in the 60s and 70s. Before that, Boulder was really closer to downtown Pearl Street and that central part of the city. And the cool thing is it wasn't that long ago, early 80s, where it wasn't uncommon to stand on the corner of Table Mesa and Broadway and wait, say if you're hitchhiking, and not see a car go by for 30 minutes. That's an actual story from one of my friends who lived here in the 70s and 80s. Either way, I'm gonna say this. What happened was Martin Marietta, who's now part of Lockheed Martin, and his influence in science and aerospace, all that influence, and then CU, the academics, and all that it pulled in, NOAA, NCAR, all these governmental agencies, when they started coming here, there was this big academic influx as well, and they needed to build and develop around those facilities. So that's really a part of why Table Mesa was developed and created. So real common here in Table Mesa is your traditional mid-60s tri-level, bi-level, or split level. And we're talking about something that really suited families in that time. You will probably have two-car garages here, although not in other parts of town. So Table Mesa, a two-car garage, about 1,700 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath in that split or bi-level. Really appealed to folks when they were created. And now it still suits a lot of current families or individuals. So you'll see people just updating the facade of a home and maybe rearranging the interior, but keeping the basic blueprint or the floor plan the same. But also on the other side, because you have a nice hill, there's panoramic views throughout Table Mesa where you are just enamored of these amazing views of the Flatirons. And I get excited, so excited I can't even say the word. But you're sitting in your living room, dining room, bedroom, gazing at the Flatirons. So that is a unique element of this part of Table Mesa, just killer, super up-close views of the mountains. Also, if we talk a little bit more about architecture, I did reference those townhomes and condos. They're really uniquely built because you go up there and it does feel like you're in a little tiny mountain town, a little bit more of that alpine vibe. So very cool there as well here in Table Mesa. So let's talk a little bit about the schools in the Table Mesa area. Well, first off, let's go from the top down. Fairview High School, one of the best academic and athletic schools in the area, certainly in Colorado. But when you talk about Fairview, it's not just about those views. Really, when you get into this school, and people really try hard to get in this if they're not in the neighborhood, you're going to be pushed as much as you want to be with your academics and your athletics. It's really a great environment where you see people lifting each other up, the students. And this is, again, what I've heard from kids that have gone here. It's a nice environment there to really be challenged. However, you've also got just adjacent to it, Summit Middle School. And I know we're not on a school tour here, but that school is another one that has epic views from the building, and it's just really a great middle school. People love that one. Mesa Elementary School is another one that's real close by, and also super close is Bear Creek Elementary School, which continually ranks in the top 15 nationally for elementary schools. I'm not sure how you rank elementary schools across others in the nation, but that's pretty cool. So also, just next door, South Boulder Rec Center, right in the heart of Table Mesa. This facility, while a bit older, really has everything that you want from an exercise standpoint. A nice swimming pool that's indoor, also basketball courts, gym, you can work out, pretty much the works there. So that's a pretty cool feature of the Table Mesa neighborhood. So why do the residents here love Table Mesa and this area? Well, there's a ton to cover in that answer, but I will say this, when you're in this area, in addition to viewing the beauty, you have easy access to the best hiking and trail running in all of town. If you are a trail runner, I kid you not, you want to be down here. Out your door, you can run all from North Shanahan Trail to South Shanahan Trail to Bear Canyon. Also, you can start the Skyline Traverse pretty easily from here, just running to those trails, Big Blue Stem, South Boulder Creek. Those are some amazing trails. They're right here. But also on top of that, if you're looking at other outdoor activities, I'm standing at this beautiful park where you can come here and you can play, have your kids play, you can run, you can exercise. They have it set up so you can just enjoy everything right here. But it goes on and on. I think this is often overlooked. If you're commuting or going to the airport or you're going skiing on a regular basis, you will shave upwards of 20 minutes off your commute time here. Most people will say 10 to 20 minutes less commute time to get to DIA or get to the mountains because you're not crossing all of Boulder. You're right here on Broadway and you shoot out 93 or you jump on Table Mesa to 36 and you're gone. So commuting is super easy from the Table Mesa area. So a couple other cool things about the Table Mesa area. Well, the Table Mesa Shopping Center, you're super close to it. From a lot of the homes you can walk there or a quick bike ride away. In that shopping center, not only do you have King Soopers, but you have a brand new and beautiful Whole Foods, you've got Neptune Mountaineering, you've got a new Illegal Pete's, and there's also a South Boxcar Coffee there. That's awesome. Sweet Cow, which is one of my faves. All of that's in there. And then for running, you got your local Fleet Feet operation, but all that is in that shopping center. And I've overlooked a lot of things, but that gives you an idea of what is really at your fingertips here in Table Mesa. And then some other lifestyle points that I think locals just really love. Well, gosh, if you're a cyclist and you want to kind of be out on the roads, but be a little bit more protected, well, Table Mesa has a big bike lane and you can ride up the hill to NCAR and stop there, turn around and go back and forth. So it gives you a good workout, but you're not out and feeling vulnerable on the roads. Kind of a cool spot from here in Table Mesa. So whether you're an outdoor enthusiast, you're growing your family, or just looking to be in one of Boulder's most desirable neighborhoods, Table Mesa could be for you. I'm Michael with Lovato Properties, and if you're interested in more about this neighborhood or any of the wonderful neighborhoods in Boulder, please reach out, like, follow, or give me a DM.